welcome to this week's video where I am going to share some simple, really inexpensive Valentine decorations that I did here in our home. I don't go all out, but I do like to have some Valentine decorations. It's just fun. My kids look forward to it. In fact, when I started pulling things out, they were like, "Oh, look, she's doing the Valentine decorations." They were so excited. It was also snowing on this day, so it was a really perfect day to just stay inside where it was warm and decorate for Valentine's Day. I like to keep this pencil tree up in the winter after Christmas, usually through Valentine's Day. It just adds to the coziness indoors since we are not going outside as much right now since it is winter. But I am adding this little throw at the bottom. It was one that my grandmother had made, and I just think it looks perfect for winter and almost looks like snow underneath the tree. And then I'm just adding back in some white and pink decorations. I had gotten those pink picks from Dollar Tree a few years ago. And then these fluffy white balls were made out of grocery bags. I had made those at Christmas time, and I liked them for Valentine's Day as well. It just kind of looked like snowballs on the tree. But I kept it really minimal. It's just basically there for the cozy factor for Valentine's Day. My husband surprised me with some roses the other day when he came home from work, and so I decided to take them out of the vase that they came in and just put them in this pitcher. I felt like they looked so pretty in this pitcher, and then I added that to a shelf in our living room for some Valentine's decor. I kept this shelf really simple and just really neutral. I had this heart-shaped glass bowl from my wedding actually, and so I just decided to set that out along with that flower. So there is the living room, and then I also wanted to change up the chalkboard above our entryway door. So it still said Joy from Christmas, and I just simply erased the J and the Y and then added little hearts around the wreath. That wreath was a book page wreath that I had made for free from a book by just taking out the pages and hot gluing it to a round cardboard piece. So anyways, it's really simple, nothing hard. Anyone could do this, but it just is kind of fun for Valentine's Day. I had this double-hearted decor piece from Dollar Tree in my stash, and I wanted to change it up. I was really over the bright red, shiny tassel things coming off of it, and so I took that off and then decided to add some jute rope around it that I already had. And I love how it turned out. It's a really neutral look, and it just kind of tones it down, but it still is that nod to Valentine's Day. So anyways, I'm going to take all of this off, and you'll see that the hearts are connected. They don't come apart. And then I will add the jute rope to it. I wanted to put those hearts in a frame, but I couldn't find a frame that worked until I found this in my stash of decor items. This is just a canvas that I had painted years ago. I tried to make it look like a wooden frame around the edge, and it never really looked that great, and so I didn't have it up for long, but I decided I wanted to take the canvas off and just use the wooden frame part. So I took off the staples on the back, and then when I flipped it over, it actually looked like a frame. So the only thing I had to do was kind of pull it apart to get that middle wooden piece out. But once I got that middle piece out, then I was able to kind of push the frame back together. I sanded it down, and then I stained it using bry wax. That is one of my favorite ways to stain wood. And I have a big video here on YouTube where I used bry wax on my kitchen cabinet, so you've probably seen me use it before, but it's just a wax that you put on one layer with a cloth, and then you use another cloth to wipe off all the excess, and it's super, super simple to do. I was hoping the hearts would fit into the frame where they would just kind of squeeze in there, but it didn't quite fit into the frame, so I hot glued the edge to the bottom of the frame, and it sticks out just a little bit, but it still ended up looking pretty good. So I added this above the painting in our dining room, and I think it looks really good. It just has a simple, neutral Valentine's look to it. This last project that I did is really simple. I think anybody can do this one. So I just took some book pages. I had a couple of different ones, one that was kind of a lighter color and then one that had a little bit older kind of brownish look to it. I traced out some hearts on the pages and then I cut the little hearts out. So at first I was cutting each page individually, and then I realized I should just cut them all together. So anyways, learn from my mistake and just cut them all at the same time and save yourself some time. Then I just laid out some twine the length that I wanted it and laid out my hearts in the pattern that I wanted those to be, and just hot glued them onto this twine, and it turned out super cute. It was a really inexpensive, I mean, it was free for me, but this is a super inexpensive little project. And it's really fun, and it's neutral, so if you're looking for some kind of like a neutral Valentine's decoration, this is it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these up, and then I will actually just use Scotch tape to tape it to my entertainment center in my living room. So this is how it all turned out. I feel like my Valentine's decorations this year are really simple, kind of neutral, and I like that. It's not like in your face, but it's there, you notice it, and it's been a lot of fun. My kids have been enjoying seeing the different hearts around the house, and it's kind of getting them excited, but it's not to the point where I feel like I'm going to be sick and tired of it in a couple of days. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I always love sharing inexpensive ways that you can decorate your home. And so if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.